Okay, make a new project, go into our Godot folder. We're gonna call it platformer. Select it, create. And then we want to set the import settings, right? The default import settings. So set this as default. Now we don't need this. And we can import this stuff. Okay, so now let's build the actual scene. Should be world, tilemap, kinematic, animated sprite, collision shape, and let's do the project settings. So window 512, 300. We want to scale it by 2 when we view it, just so it's a little bit bigger for us. Allow HTTPI 2D keep. And input map, obviously we're going to need a jump. So let's do that to space. And first off, let's start on the sprite frames. We're going to need 3 of those. So idle, jump, and run. And use this to import our sprite sheets. This is 1, this is 6. Nice. This is going to be 2, 1. And this is just going to be 4, 1. Okay, we're done here. Now we need to set a collision shape. Let's do that. Just so we're a little bit more precise with the collision shape. Let's do 2, 2. And do that, save this. Now we can work on the tile map itself. And we can import this tile set. Make a new autotile. Just do this just so you get these snap options here. And then we'll actually, this is the actual size, right? So 3x3 minimal, 16x16 on the subtile size as well. Make collision shapes for everything. Okay, now the bit mask, we set it at 3x3 already. It's pretty simple for a square tile map, right? All we have to do is just avoid the edges for everything. Okay, so we're done here. We're gonna name this player, and let's draw some stuff with this. It should be 16x16, and then just draw. Okay, nice. And then let's move this down just so it's a little bit better here. Player.gd, const gravity, right? We're gonna need some constants. We're gonna need a jump force, should be 550, a speed, which will be 300, and a excel, which will be 0.4. And we're gonna need a onReady var to store our animated sprite node reference. We'll make a velocity as well, set to 0, and then have the physics process. We're not going to use this delta because it already runs every delta. So velocity dot y plus equals gravity, because we have to apply gravity every time, and then var direction equals input dot get action strength UI right minus input dot get action strength UI left. And if direction is not equal to 0, right, then we want to set the sprite dot scale dot x equal to the direction. So in terms of actual movement, we have to check if it's on the floor first, and we do if direction not equal to 0, then we can play the run animation. Else we're not moving, so we just play the idle. And for the X factor, we're going to use linearly, or we're going to use lerp to lerp to the speed by an acceleration factor. All we have to do now is use move and slide, velocity, and vector to dot up, which is the normal vector from the floor. We're going to have an unhandled input. This is where we're going to take into account our jump. But we also have to make sure we're on the floor, right? Because we don't want to infinitely jump. And so what we have to do is set this to negative jump force, and also sprite.play jump, and that should be good. Yep. If you see, we are jumping correctly. All right, nice. All right, that's it from me. Thank you guys.